you have a dollar amount in terms of what that unfair advantage is?
I do not have a specific dollar amount. I could get back to you in an addendum, if you so request. However, the simple inherent unfairness of the United Party having tax exemption that no other, not our coalition, no other student party organization have access to.
And you believe there's a logical nexus with that tax exemption benefit and the number of voters who came out and the overwhelming majority of votes for the United Party?
I would say that tax exemption, again, I do not know the exact number, but it would have given the United Party access to more funds, I don't have a specific number, but more funds in which to put towards their campaign.
Also, is there a possibility that this number would be substantial, let's say over $100? I know you don't know, but
There's a possibility, and I say that because not from simply this election, but the United States conceded to the election commission that this was not, they basically argued, and the election commission agreed that this was error because the account was set up before in the previous election year, and they simply were reordering merchandise and it was, simple mistake, but it should be noted that there were 3 transactions made. Only one of those transactions were a reorder. The other 2, in the very first transaction, was actually an initial order, and it's clear from the receipt that there was a tax charge. So, because the election commission conceded, or the election commission conceded, and I believe I'm almost out of time, so if the election commission conceded that the United Party took advantage of this tax exemption in 5 years, there's a possibility that the amount of information that they had access to over this period of time could be substantial.
hypothetically, what if the amount of somewhere between $50 and $25 would you consider that a substantial benefit to the United Party?
I would consider it money that they have access to that other parties do not have access to. It's inherently unfair regardless of the amount.
And do you recommend that we still penalize the United Party, even though they actually did pay afterward, when they did pay?
Yes, Your Honor, I do recommend that the United Party still be penalized. And I'm out of time. I do suggest that the United Party still be penalized under section 716.381, because essentially, and again, the election conceded that they violated the statute. And it would be under the election commission that, I guess, the reason that it was a mistake, it was an error, human error, and all failures of elections, didn't happen. However, this court has said, and for example, the American Party supervisor, the student body official, regardless of how hectic their life are in office or as students, they are still required, and they voluntarily undertake these responsibilities, and therefore they should be held to the standard of the code of ethics. In addition, if this court finds violations and penalizes the United Party and the officers who made the purchase, it would send out a signal to others holding office and to those who intend to hold office that they must take their duties and responsibilities to act with fairness and integrity and honesty.
So if we were to find in the favor, what's an appropriate remedy?
An appropriate remedy, I believe, would be whole disqualification of the United Party. I believe that as they are removed from the ballot, they would essentially be removed from the ballot because, again, the election has not been certified. And so the vacant office will essentially be uncontested, and therefore the private coalition candidates should be placed into those positions.
Despite the will of the people.
Despite the
First, I'd like to talk a little bit about the good faith. There's 2 uses of good faith in issues here today. One issue is whether or not there should be a good faith exception in violation of section 715.9, which acts, as I've already stated repeatedly, which acts for an immediate disqualification. The commission found that there shouldn't be a good faith exception there for two reasons. One, the plain meaning of the statute does not allow for an exception of good faith. And secondly, prior to 4 p.m., the date that the expense report was due, there was absolutely no reason why the Ignite party shouldn't have turned in the statement or the expense statements. So there was no good faith. For those two reasons, the good faith exception was not used in regards to 715.9. But the good faith exception was used in regards to section.
If the election commission ruled that they didn't act in good faith, the election commission suggested that they act in bad faith.
No, Your Honor, we're suggesting that they didn't act in any kind of faith, good or bad. We're suggesting that they had the opportunity, they had the knowledge, they knew what they had to do, and they didn't do it. Therefore, the good faith exception should apply. And additionally, the plain meaning of the statute does not allow for good faith exception, but the plain meaning of 702.2B16